Hey everybody, Delegate Phil Scott here. I'm so sorry about this update being a little late. This is my update for week 4 here in the General Assembly in 2024. I had a lot of bills die in committee last week, or die in subcommittee, and so I just want to kind of run through those real quick. House Bill 283, which was a study bill to look at all the boards and commissions that exist that require citizens and delegates and senators to be appointed to be studied, to look at their effectiveness, whether or not they're still needed, if they've met their mission, or if they have been defunct for several years. Just kind of look at them all around and provide a report back to the General Assembly so that we can figure out what to do with these boards and commissions. That one failed to report. That was killed in committee. Simon's Law, House Bill 480. This is the bill that requires doctors to have conversations with parents before and getting their approval before putting a do not resuscitate order on a minor's medical file. That one did fail to report out of committee. House Bill 1164, school choice. This failed to report out of committee. House Bill 1188, this would have been COPN reform, Certificate of Public Need reform for healthcare. Right now, Virginia is a state that has Certificate of Public Need, and it requires anybody who's trying to open up a new hospital or get an MRI machine to ask the state if there's a need. And then the state says, yes, there's a need, or no, there's not a need. And then they give permission, and it has a huge cost associated with it. And so the idea is that over the course of several years, there would be things that would be removed from the requirement of having COPN in order to open up or to provide service to community. That failed to get out of committee. And then last one that died last week was House Bill 1206. This is the bill that would have removed the exemption of schools from being able to provide obscene material to minors, and it would also have required publicly funded libraries to have a separate adult section to restrict access to obscene materials. That one failed to report out of committee. So last week was a little discouraging. A lot of bills did not make it out of committee, but we know that we just got to keep pushing forward on these bills, and we got to keep fighting the good fight. So stay tuned. I will provide more updates on my bills, and then after crossover, we'll start looking at some of the other bills that made it out of the House and some of those bills that are going through that Senate process, and tracking those and seeing where we're at as things wrap up. So thank you all. Take care, and God bless.